Alright, yeah, here we go. We should be getting Zuko versus Amon. It looks like they're already ready to go here. So, let's hop in. I'm guessing we're getting a Trunko appearance tonight, which is always fun. We'll see. We'll see what this looks like. Alright. See how things go here. Amonocta's P2 with Silvaria, but he's actually not really running that much AA in the box. Nothing that's active turn 1. But he's got some fun ideas for making our work. We'll see how well he pulls them off. She's a fun hero. Hey, Race Group, how's that hanging? And we had a lot of Waifu games today. I'm definitely overdue for a replay stream tomorrow. I'll try to get that in. There was quite a lot today, and I didn't catch but half of it. I feel you, Rescue. I was all tucked up in bed working on my Zelgadis for my box, trying to bring him back. But I was pretty ready to go to sleep in a couple minutes here, but got the ping. I'm like, okay, I can get up to go stream this, right? This is fine. Got a Kruger pick here. That's neat. We haven't actually seen him this run of the tourney, I think, unless he's shown up in a different game that I haven't caught. But I think this is my first time seeing him this season. He can mess you up with the debuffs, especially because Amon doesn't have much healing. You fought him? I think he's a nightmare to fight his tank push, honestly. Debuffs and buff dispel are like the two most annoying things for tank push, so like, and yeah, he also just actually hits really hard when the talent is active. There's not really a ton you can do about him in the format if like Almeida and Elma get banned, because like the only real good solution to him is to have debuff immunity, and if you don't have that, then he just does the 3C, and then all of a sudden now 2 of your units are doing crazy amounts of debuffs to the rest of your team, and not really anything you can do about it. We do have the Nymph pick. And he could probably pick up a tank pick if he really wants it, but I'm not sure how much he really does. Just given Zuko's entirely AoE draft here, yeah. This is theoretically a good Silvaria map, but Zuko also did pick 4 flying heroes and an Albedo. I think Ainz flies. I think you have to use this 3C to make him fly, but he flies after that. We'll see how things go here. Honestly, I'm just looking forward to seeing Silvaria try and shoot some stuff. It's all you can really ask for from Team Silvaria, right? Oh. Oh, we do have an SC skill on the Angie instead of 3C. I would actually think 3C could potentially be pretty good because the Albedo's not displacing me in. Kruger does start early with the whole debuffing thing. We've got ST on Ashmar. Do a passive guard on Burn. Alright, cool beans. I think Salvaria's Empire to pick up this nice juicy Empire FB from Burn. So her damage should be pretty good with that buff. Should be in prime killing territory. Also, can I just say that this feature makes it so much quicker to count Silvaria. I'm bad at just like keeping track of tile distances. So like this number feature, I know not everyone loves it. God, it's so good. I love it so much. Yeah, Amanoct is a memer. He does indeed run Aqua Angie. It's fun. I think the stats are actually even higher on the flyer too, like her attack stat. Let's check it out. Yeah, her Aqua has really good defensive stats, but the flyer has better attack. So Nymph avoids spreading some of the debuff cancer. Let's look at ranges here, right? So Kruger still has his act again, so he's in pretty prime Dark Dragon Breath reach right now. Like for next turn, he can do move up 5, and then the laser hits 5. Like 3+2. It's up to here. Did he just Tanya breeze the Kruger? Yes, he did. Okay, that's unnecessary. I really wanted to see like Salvaria get some nice juicy setup here, but like she doesn't really love a Kruger coming in and 3C'ing her when she's trying to kill stuff. So it kind of becomes a question of like how bad debuffs does she get on if she'll still be able to kill something after. So, I mean, he is committed to the Silvaria strat there, right? Like, this is a legit amount of buffs here. That's funny. That's extra funny because it actually stops him from just like basic attack killing the Sylvaria. So Amon did make the right choice here with the Nymph having Forest Priests to try to not just be completely useless after this. So no actual damage downs on the Sylvaria, like no attack down, no silence, no damage down. So she's actually totally ready to just go kill whatever she wants to kill, which in this case is Bosel. Massive overkill, 30,000 damage. And I don't think Ainz reaches. I want to say he's 5 range on. Oh, it's the other AoE even, not the one he's got. So Amon did give up turn prio there. I was gonna say, barring a Tenyo Breeze on the Albedo, though, the Kruger should be pretty dead by the end of this turn. I think Nib can, get some healing out, and that, you can kill this with burn or whatever. So a nice damage reduction from that Nymph bubble. Angie with her nice double AAs can just act again off all of her debuffs here, which is nice. So she could potentially go kill Kruger if she has enough damage for it with this HP. Ragnarok certainly helps. Yeah, nice job, Angie. Oh, I forgot about his EE, doing the debuffs after death. Which is weird considering we have like Skyline Tactics active and Kruger's EE is like one of the most important items to get in that. Even though the effect is different, the icon is the same. So let's check what debuffs we roll here, right? So heal block, heal block, heal block. That's good old Kruger. She did lose attack buff and the burn FB buff to the Kruger, which is unfortunate. Because he doesn't really have a way of recasting buffs with this team comp. Yeah, I don't know. So Ainz has a couple good AoEs to throw out here. So Nymph only gets like, oh, Zuko, come on, man. Nymph only gets like one of the heal blocks there, like only the one on Sylvaria. So Sylvaria is potentially in quite a lot of damage going, or in danger going into next turn. Ainz doesn't teleport or anything, so he's not really crazy long reach. I honestly would have expected him to teleport here so that he could go guard ignore, or not guard ignore, AoE this stuff in the back line. Right, because he's flying now. I'm not super sure what he did there. Did he just use the HP increase? Yeah, I don't know that that was worth it compared to setting up for better AoE range. So Nymph does get to have a second chance to try to get these heal blocks off, because the 3C like heals and then gives her the buff, which makes her heal again. Okay. I think Burn probably doesn't kill Ainz right now, just given the debuffs and lack of his own 3C buffs from that Kruger. But he's gonna try. Kruger just really do be like, all of your buffs are belong to us. Oh, the robe proc too. Oh, you actually probably would have done it without that too. That sucks. He's at least heal blocked. But nothing that can actually go clean that up. I mean, close range Silvaria, but that's not going to be ready before Linko gets to heal him twice. Rip the robe proc, honestly. I think he's trying to let some of these heal blocks wear away by moving the units before he does the nymph, just to let him top everything up. So you could pull Burn back with the Ashmar, but I'm not sure that's actually better, because that just means he gets AoE'd when he wouldn't otherwise. She could like fake pull Silvaria to give her a buff, and then hit the Ainz to make Albedo guard and heal with the 2C. God, double damage down. The proc. Not gonna get a ton of healing off this. Well, they're not bad actually by any means. Nymph will be a little low on healing cooldowns after this. This Kruger really did so much. It's kind of crazy. Like, he's still haunting this team with debuffs. So many. She did pick up some nice buffs from the Ashmar. Because when she pulls, she generates buffs for herself and the partner, I think. Yeah. And the target. Looks like Burn also picked up a damage dealt. Amon trading Zuko back that, hurry up. Hey, Nikki, how's it going? Alright, is that enough to make Ainz live an 8-block Silvaria with some debuffs? Doesn't try it. I don't know. I don't think the position gets better if you wait, right? I would think if you're going to try the Ainz, you have to do it that action, I would think. It's hard because of the damage reduction and the fact that Solari would get extra damage reduction from, like... I guess he's flexing into the tank bust. Like, Burn takes life, Solvaria takes the other, maybe? Or Burn Basic maybe takes both. just because burn is burn. So you'll do like the rupture and then the AoE and rupture again. Although I don't think he can hit with the second AoE. Like hit the Sylvaria with it. Oh, does Sylvaria not ignore troops under certain conditions? Oh, it's only under 9 blocks or more, I see. I thought it was always. I do think I would have done the burn basic first. That's too bad, Nikki. For me, it's like 11:47 p.m. This is like right before bedtime. I was super ready to sleep, but then I saw some Waifu War action brewing, and I'm like, we gotta go catch that. Oh no! Hmm. Nobody uses anti-silence accessories. Nobody does it. Nobody does it.
Hello, are you there?
Hey, LW.
Are you doing like a Waifu War stream or something?
Yep. We've got Ammonok versus Zuko. And Zuko just got a very juicy silence on Ammonok's Nymph. Oh, big Moby down and buff block on the burn too. So like he can't really re-3C here because he's just not gonna get anything. I think I really would have probably just tried to kill the Ainz if I was him. Or at least 3C'd with the burn rather than doing the Ashmar hit onto the Albedo. Yeah, unfortunately Sylvaria can't afford to transform because she'll get fogged, but maybe he's trying to set up like a snare play. Two procs, he's going to do no damage. Certainly without picking up the extra 3C buffs. I think he should have done that the previous action before the Licorice move so that he could get the Albedo with the AoE with extra fixed. But, I mean, Nymph Punch probably takes the other set of HP. And Ashmar should have range up too. So it does hurt. Ashmar is not quite dead to just the fixed damage debuff, but it's pretty close. Oh, did she lose? Oh my god. Zuko with his freaking dispels. He dispelled the thing that makes Nymph pulse healing after she stands from her 3C. I didn't realize that was dispellable. Oh, snare's on cooldown? What did he snare? I don't even remember that. Oh, he hit the Sylvari with, or the Albedo with snare earlier, I see. I thought he used the 3C special skill, because he used it for the range, but he didn't actually hit it with that skill. He hit it with snare. I see. I feel he's got to AoE with the Nymph here to heal up the Ashmar to make it so Ainz gets like counter killed if he tries to kill her. Still Still some nasty debuffs on her, but when she acts again, those will go away. Ainz probably doesn't die if he basics her, I think, but... yeah, no death. Does make Burn pretty angry, though. Excuse me. Zuko got pretty lucky with his debuffs this game and the spells. So one proc on Albedo. She'll heal quite a bit standing. Sylvaria can basic, I guess. 3C proc is going to do nothing, but it does kill some troops at least. Licco's just kind of a monster, unfortunately, in terms of healing output. With the constant debuff immunity and damage taken down. So Burn can probably act again and smack again, or he can act again and 3C. But then you risk dying to the Ainz basic. I don't know, maybe Nymph 1C Ainz, or 1C Burn is better. I don't know. Zuko is pretty blessed by RNG with this game, getting the right dispels with the Kruger, the right silence on the Nymph, the armor proc on the Burn to make a miskill in the Ainz. Some would claim that's because he's got Albedo and Ainz teamed up here, so he's got the special comp, you know? Okay, so Burn is fairly healthy after all that. Ainz kills Nymph. Now Burn is pretty much fully ready to go here. He's gonna hit pretty hard next turn, but he might actually get fogged because he moved like back with the Burn rather than forward, and he already used the act again. He is ready to ring AoE again though, and I think using the act again was probably important for the healing. This is interesting. So by moving there with the Licco, you can't fog the Burn anymore, I don't think. I guess Ainz can still block here. But Sylvaria probably kills Ainz doing that. Although he'll heal a lot with this and the Licco tiles. I don't know, this is so messy. Does she heal when she 3Cs? Yeah. Nice kill, Sylvaria. Alright, game 1 done. Amon takes a win. Nice job, Amon. I think he coped with the RNG best he could there. You really should put like a holy ring on the nymph though, or bracer. I really can't say this enough. Look at this, another Selvaria friendly map. And another, bunch of flying wizard guy map. Flying wizard guy friendly map. But yeah, it's fine. Rice Cream, you've watched enough of my games, right? To know that, like, I have pretty bad RNG. When I didn't be super OCD about equipping holy rings and bracers on everything, it was just silences left and right. Alright, so we do have some box changes. We've got IVC swapping for Patricia, legal. Kirika swapping for Granchiel, legal. Got 2 dudes and a Kyra going out for 2 dudes and a Sherry. That's fine on that end. Amon made those swaps. Okay. Looks good to me. Legality-wise. And subbing out Ainz, though, is a bummer. Yeah, so he knocks out that Kruger. Kruger is really, really strong after casting. Really, really strong against anything that's trying to play slow. Like, his range isn't crazy. It's only 10 blocks without a breeze, but, like, he's really devastating when he hits. So Zuko did flex into a bit more ST of a box here, so well, Amon would have had like a good Kyra pick about this pick last time. I don't know if that's necessarily the case this time. Like Zuko switched in a lot of single target and assassins. So like it's kind of hard to like also pick a tank just because it's a lot of assassins too. All right, good night, Rice Crew. The Ashmore again, nice. I'm all here for Amon. He's playing this right. He's like, I've got my waifu. It's Selvaria. I'm gonna make Selvaria do 10 million damage and kill everything. Love it. Pepsi pick. You know, I'm sleepy when I'm just sitting here hovering my mouse over the center of Git's eyes. Yeah, he swapped out Ainz. He did. I'm real bummed. I think he did that earlier too. Like when he got to the second match of the BO3, or BO2, he switched out Ainz. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. Amon going for like the same band pick here. Um, we'll see if it ends up almost exactly the same. Like if he takes the nymph here, then set up to have be really, really similar. It's just Liko gives nymph a lot of problems. I do think it's worth considering for Amon to take the Tata. Oh, he's running out of time here. He missed a band set. I wonder if they're like hanging out in one of the Mist members only VCs. I'm not a Mist member. I'm just a pleb, so I can only see what's public. Okay, so far this is hero for hero, the same draft. For Amon. He could take the Angelina to make it exactly the same, but Lanford is a pretty legit Silvaria buffer. Nope. Same draft. Running it back. Zuko's draft is minus Ainz, minus no, not minus Bozil. Minus Ainz and minus somebody Kruger for Pepsi for Liko. New Liko. We've got both Likos in the same draft here. Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of similar to last game. We'll see how well the nymph keeps up this time. And like what, Silvaria will get to snipe really. I think Saintus is a pretty slow target here. Like it should be not too bad to set up to kill that with Silvaria. Just because she doesn't fly or anything. These two fly, this flies, this walks, but it's a tank. No flyers on Amon's side other than potentially Sky Archer Achimar. Oh, it's pretty close to Ozma sleepy time. I'm glad these games are BO2, honestly. It's a little unsatisfying when like you get a 1-1 and then they stop, but like from a time perspective, it is much easier to cover BO2s than BO3s. Okay, looks pretty standard. There's 3 faction buffers in this draft, and all of them are buffed by Liko, so no reason to carry multiple FB here's. We've got AoE on Angie this time. Angelina, not Angelica, because both do actually make their appearance in this tourney. We have ST on the Ashmore again. Zombie is on the beta of this game. Maybe he's regretting not having very offensive troop choices for like that close end game last game. A reactive heal on these makes them pretty tough to take down. Although the post-action healing on the Molders isn't bad either. Pepsi Stealth. So I don't think this burn is built to live with Pepsi or anything. This is not particularly fat. Good attack. Probably BB with that skill stat, if I had to guess. Oh wait, no, he's Mimir. But we saw that several times. Duh. So I mean, it's pretty difficult for units with Licorice to fall asleep to Nymph just because of the tile. It really does make it almost impossible for this to actually do anything. Which is why it's so rough for Amon that Zuko gets like the guaranteed Lico pick. Not that Nymph is like a massive part of Amon's strat here, but it's one of the two healers he's running, so. Or maybe 3 healers. I'm not sure. I didn't especially take notice. Oh, we don't see her putting down any tiles, though. That seems risky. That means no cleanse for any of these if they fall asleep after standing. So he's going to be avoiding the Pepsi range here because Zuko moved that pretty early, pretty aggressively. Right now, this should be safe, I think. 5-3, yeah. We'll see where Bozel moves. We have our super buffed Sylvaria again. So the way I see it, there's a couple options here. He has with Bozel, right? I don't think moving super close is probably the right strategy. Like the main thing zoning the Sylvaria right now is the Pepsi, right? So like she can't really move past this diagonal. Um, so like yeah, you can't really actually kill anything if you just move Bozel up 1. You could try to go like aggressive and gamble on getting like a breeze, but even then like Bozel going in solo is not going to accomplish much. You've got to wait for like the Saintos and stuff. Saintos did catch a nice breeze, but she's not going in until like at least the turn after next. Just because she's got to transform and there's all this lava and holes. We'll see if he sets up with the Ashmore this turn. There's some sneaky stuff you can get up to there, I think. He doesn't, though. So, like, what I would think, right, Ashmore's casting passive being what it is, I would think, I don't know, maybe because it's unable to move, I would think that you could still move. You might not be able to move under, like, the Ashmore casting, but, like, some of the stuff that makes it so you can't move, quote unquote, if you have, like, stuff like Luna or Ashmore EE and stuff like that, or polio tiles, like, lets you move for however many tile ignores it gives. I don't know if her transform is anything like that. I don't own the character, unfortunately. I wasn't playing the game yet in that co-op game, which I'm super bummed about because she's a great waifu and I love those games. Alright, we got the Saintus AA. She does catch Breeze again. So she's looking at one. I think these are 2 for infantry. 3, 4. Or sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So reaching like this line with the beam, or sorry, with 3C, and then no, sorry, 3C is only 5 blocks. And Sleepy Ozma. Um, so it'll mostly be beam that has actual range this turn. Doing some combination of dodging the Pepsi and dodging the Saintus is annoying, but Pepsi won't have hide after he stands here, so like there's some danger if you're too aggressive with him. Like Albita's already moved. Can't really go but so far before Ashmar starts putting like a real damper on Pepsi. When I say a real damper, I mean before she kills him. So yeah, like what's Ashmar's zoning potential right now? She could go like no Sky Archers actually is interesting. Um, so I will say one interesting thing is the Sylvaria does actually have active silence, like active skill silence if she sits in one of the squares diagonal to Ashmar this turn. So like she could go into 3C mode and end up silence me, and thanks to the Ashmar exclusive. So like if the Bosler or whatever comes into AoE or Saintus or whatever comes to AoE, you don't get silenced. So like transforming in place would be an option. Okay, he moves away. Trying to dodge the Saintus mostly, I assume. I'm not fully positive if Saintus reaches here or here. Depends on what this costs, and I don't remember. Um, that might be like out of Saintus range. So Sylvaria theoretically cannot kill Pepsi right now, and theoretically he can kill her. And like I think if the Sylvaria dies for Pepsi, it's pretty rough for Amon. I really think he should think about bringing Ice Dragon Breath on this Ashmar a little bit more. It's just hard with the ooh, here we go. Here's the pull. So Pepsi's forced to move, but he can also hide again. So like he is pretty forced to move the Pepsi though. And the fun thing with Amon's comp is he has more stuff to move this round. Plenty of stuff to move this round. He also has the Angie, so like So he just takes disposal. Nice. Doesn't mean Pepsi has shield, which is annoying. But that is a lot of pressure off of Amon, just because like Saintus doesn't fly, and in a couple turns she'll be like, I can't do anything mode. I will say, Sylvaria can only play the fog hugging game for so much longer. There's only so much fog left to hug. Damn, I guess Zuko's AFK. Well, that's a result, I guess. I guess something came up. That's a bummer. I don't know if they'll want to just call that a second win for Amon, or they'll replay at some point. I know, the Nymph song. It's past midnight for me, so you can really tell I'm feeling the Nymph song. I was just absentmindedly clicking stuff half that match, you know? Let's finish my dailies real quick and then get to bed. But yeah, that's going to be all the Waifu Wars content for tonight. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I know it was a little bit of a slow-paced stream. But I think we had a pretty good game one there. That was fun. Really, really close. Game two, something happened. Presumably beyond people's control. Funny we see a Selva Goddess here, because I've actually been working on mine. I ran him for like a bit the season he released. I've already done the preview stages. It's just I'm on PC client, which I don't normally play on, and it doesn't track any of that stuff across clients. There's a ton of other red dots on here that aren't on my phone either, because... Oh wow, I lost offense there on that one. Was there a Ymir? Because I think sometimes I can lose to Ymirs. I don't even know who this is. Yeah, there's a Ymir. This is what my potato cav Spirit Boots Ice Melda that I'm too lazy to switch is not good against, is when I actually have to do damage with it. and just the team freeze is not good enough. But yeah, I'll head off there. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. I'll do like a stream